sense. And honestly, that's kind of why I was high up on them.
Obviously takes a while on that pistol round, but they still
Because of
prefer
that.
to keep that
That
open,
is...
and Poppy gets teamed out immediately, and then there's a follow-up in mid
Yeah,
as
we
well.
got stereo frags on B, on mid. And then they insta go over towards A. The thing is, there is a wall here, so maybe... Okay, wall goes down.
On that tail, the more I think about it, as we see, it's just a slow
I mean, that's a lovely start.
Kind of distracting Darian, and that's all the Cypher trips go.
Yeah, I mean, if we're out here hitting shots like that, we're gonna be enjoying it, and that's a clean way to start off for Talon. Very, very nice. Just angels. Not much I can say.
As possible, Trip's just going to be destroyed. All the pockets being destroyed as well with the salvos. And then it's
as far as I know, Governor's American.
Okay, that's a right click, but he's not going to be able to survive for much longer.
And now it's on to Pryimmies as well. I mean, they already have the site
Officials
storm, so it's not
entered
too
into
bad. Just the judge lost. It's all up to G with some upgraded pistols.
Is it not fair to say that Gen G is easily the best team, and no matter who you compare them to in Pacific, they don't compare?
So it is going to be a tough retake. I mean, GE, yeah, it's 4v5. Yes, it's close quarters, it's split, so you could try, but at the same time, you just don't really have much to work with.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. These teams,
these
teams are more mechanical than they are.
Trying to get rid of that wall.
ไปดิฟังของไปฟังของกลางอุ้ยไม่พังว่ะ
Any control over mid.
เฮ้ย
Into defense as well, but unfortunately, Kelly has right around the corner. So once again,
โอ้โห
tricky,
เหมือน
especially
จะได้ยินนะ
fully
โอ้
committing up to his
โห
own
พร้อมรับจัด
They're gonna slow everything down, and it starts off with
พร้อมรับ
gravity
เฮ้ยเดี๋ยว
Global
เฮ้ย
trying to fire on through into it. Crystal will be able to pick up that double now.
ฮ่าฮ่าฮ่าฮ่า
Last one trying to pull it in. It's just not quite gonna
เมื่
work
อกี้นี
out.
ออนนีออน
He managed to put a
ดี
stop
วู
to everything.
โทษที
Just kind of buy the attention away back into the A side, but this deep barrier mash down mid
It actually
lure Kelly out, and Cruz will be able to take him down. So possible A split now at play. Or still trying to break through.
There are spot. Ooh, nice shot, bro. There are scenarios where that flash is better, but I think on average the one I throw is better.
Keep Talon trapped over in mid. Now, obviously, numbers not in favor of global esports. So, do they choose?
Isn't Pryimmies normally duelist? That's what I thought. I thought Pryimmies was like a duelist player.
Things upon himself. He wants to get by. He finds one. Can he follow up with two? He gets two as well. Is he ready for the third? He sees him. The Raze 1v1. Governor peeks out and he gets taken down.
Looking like Asuna.
Spike dropped as well.
Was running the Asuna crosshair, Phantom Raze. He's literally a Asuna fanboy.
Like 5? Wait, double sentinel even. Maybe they need like 5, but double duelist comp also normally compensates a little bit on attack and gets like 6, 7. Lord of ults and the grab net tanks 3 of them again, and they just get out of there with the nade. All gets used. Can they save him? Yes. That's a lot of ults used. Yudotan's lunatic.
Push off of the space that they've gotten, and Yudotan unfortunately falls to Governor. Governor now
I'm
pulls
not
out
sure
his
about that one, my
showstopper,
guy.
but he's working against numbers.
Oh, it's all alone. I was gonna say, I mean, at the very least, they drew out a lot of the ults from the global side. Just to try to buy time if they can reset, but Governor was stuck.
Just
to the
fresh
rest
out
of
of
the
one.
team of Talon tries to just buy time for him, and now he's the only one left. He's already used his showstopper down to 86 health, trying to creep into the B site. If he gets a timing against Poppy, sure, but if not, this looks nigh impossible. And Poppy's just ready for it. He doesn't need to watch anywhere else because the rest of his team, is watching.
Oh, yeah.
Instantly, you would have spotted out the
Absolute
barrel.
shocker for Talon.
Governor went up to
I think I would prefer them to play without ult.
แต่เข้าใจแหละว่าคอมเนี้ยยังไงมันก็ต้องมาแตะกลางก่อนเว้ยทุกคนของกลางมันเยอะเว้ย แต่มันแบบมัน
You use the cosmic divide, but it doesn't matter. Still, his teammate's gonna be
แต่
able to
ปาปี้แม่งโหดไงตอนเนี้ย
grab that chip, boys. Takes a lot of damage.
Trying to caterpillar through the smoke. However,
ปาปี้
G are already
ขอให้คอมมันกระตุก
reaction.
คอมมันกระตุก
Poppy hanging out towards the back, watching the exits of that smoke. Crystal up around the corners with the outlaw.
เฮ้ยพิมมี่
Yudotan from the top of heaven cut down though. So a slight opportunity for Talon, but unfortunately still kind of pinched into the site at the end of it. These rounds, but Kelly S alongside Yudotan have been stopping that time and time again. Look at this.
We've got a wall. Someone's got to break the wall, but it's okay. You don't need to clear much. You saw one backside. How do we
He hasn't checked backside. No! He hasn't checked for Poppy.
What?
Poppy's still holding in the back of sight. The panic coming through for Talon Pinchos, but he's going to skirt around it. He's still surviving. Crystal comes in for support, and now Talon's scattering across the entire map.
Oh, and there's a little gap for Poppy to stay alive in, but still flushed out of position. Jitboy's able to gun him down. He's towards the back now. It's all up for Global Esports to try to come in with yet another retake. 2-on-2, Cruz up from Evan. Unfortunately, Jitboy falls. He swings, and that's Darian to pick up the double kill at the end of it.
I mean, nicely done for G.
So flash gone. That's a big part of one of those trap plays.
Jitboy!
That's knocked out for the pistol.
โอ้ยเอาดิมาดิถ้าปืนพกได้นะมีโอกาส
And I like the group up here from Talon. They're not going to send everybody just because they want to know, are they heaven? Even if they plant A, are they all on site?
แล้วพี่บ้านกลัวอะไรขนาดนั้น
Is good, but you have the numbers advantage. So staying grouped up to try to make sure that they can combat wherever the push is.
โอ้โห
Also using the drone just for
พี่บ้าน อุ้ยได้อยู่
ไม่ไหวกับพี่บ้าน
quick as well. Pryimmies trying to fend off stairs.
โอ้ยเกือบ
The salvos are going to stall and slow them down. Everyone from Talon already grouping up into the site. Sight lines being held as well. Yudotan gonna try to play around the timing of it just to.
เฮ้ยพี่บ้านมาวะ
Such a menace towards the back of
เฮ้ย
the site. It's all down
ติด
to
ตัน
yes now. The paint
เฮ้ย
his face.
เดี๋ยวก่อน
Stunned up, able to take down Pryimmies at the break.
On the retake, he's going to go ahead and take the gate crash actually. Kind of leaves Cruz all alone.
Dude,
but
bang.
Man does get one to even the numbers.
Great chance to farm them all.
There it is, back in the elbow with the Marshall as well. So huge sight line, and he definitely spots things out. Goes for the repeat. That's a third kill. Swaps over onto the ghost just for Adam Master. And this could be
nice. Well, he said he could farm them. They got a Euro on defense. They're going to bring out a classic K-Cup from the judge.
With the guns as well, hopefully able to a bit of a streak.
Like they did not have to go A there.
Oh
no! Oh wait! Oh no! Again! Oh, okay.
Look at that outlaw towards the back.
Great analysis. Thank you.
Lots of members spotted by Governor as well.
So Governor just misclicked a right.
Decided to pile on, and Yudotan still gets a long-range fight. He is onto the site.
A quick reaction. Jitboy is able to kind of.
That's gonna be me in challengers. I'm buying the judge F Nation, and you're just unstoppable with the judge.
Where their opponents might be. Now having to check and clear a lot of the corners, so a bit of a double peek in towards Mail, but it's the setup high-low from Talon to
into one of the sites.
เสียงกี้มันทำอะไรไม่ได้ครับประเด็นคือถ้าเพิ่มมันก็ดังแค่กับโอ้ยเอาดีเสียอันติเลสไปดิกลัวสั่นกลัวแล้วพวกจีเฮ้ย
Hold on to screens because you don't have that barrier mesh anymore.
โอ้ย
Rolling Thunder though will connect into the site. Jitboy's kind of
ชิบหายแล้ว
avoids it. I mean, Poppy
โอ้ย
avoids it.
ชิบหาย
Maybe a little bit of an
What?
opportunity. Yudotan
Yo.
able to spray through as they all try to push out off the Rolling Thunder. Now it's all down to just Ben. And he's got the tries to peek out, but Yudotan takes it
Oh
down
my
once again.
God.
Spectre just like me.
Because given their composition, they need to.
Why do we have Pryimmies on a Spectre? Wait, what is this? Cruz, drop the Phantom to Pryimmies, bro. He's way better than you.
The trade setup as well, right?
What are we doing?
Each other, but the Boombot now comes out just to fend even more of them back, peeking out of the cage. Unfortunately, the timing of it all, it's just a setup for GE to.
Imagine if Pryimmies had a Phantom here. He's acing. No cappuccino. Phantom he aces.
Able to get away with two, but
Jitboy's still owning a sheriff as well. See if he can get in range to pick anything up. But Poppy looks like he's ready to shut that down. Now look at the positions. I mean, GE already just pick off these 1v1s.
They can still get a gun here.
Over by Poppy. He's not looking. Jitboys, does he find a timing? He does! Now a 2v1. 1v1 down to Crystal versus Jitboys.
just trying to hold her.
I'm just kind of low. You got to start to smoke out.
Dude,
Dude, look at that timing from Crystal. That's wild. Just as he went to peek over towards site. Okay, 2-0.
Really well played from
13-6.
GE. A full push in. Okay, going for the barrier mesh as well. They want to go for a full wraparound onto the A side. I don't mind it, and they will able to punish Yudotan.
What is happening?
Kelly S as well, and now
Talon forced up and they won?
Gets stunned against the Stingers. It's one.
I spoke too soon or no?
That's a flood.
Nah, this round is over. Talon won.
I mean, Kelly has heard the footsteps, but with
Bro, Udadon. You can't run it down like that when you don't know if they bought or
the
not.
last player now, it's just Poppy.
Oh my, bro, he ran it down so hard without knowing.
Going into A.
Yeah,
Oh, the Hunter's Fury baited out.
I don't know about that from Crystal.
And now it's just going to be planted on A side.
I don't know about that one from Crystal. 4v5 eco, no tap of the spike, only saw one on site.
Rotations back into the A side. Okay, Viper's pit up as well, just for added measure, but now in towards Fence, and Jitboys holding it. A bit of an angle, spots them out.
Yeah, it's rough to get through this little choke.
And now there's not much you can do. Poppy not going to be able to find that kill instantly. Yudotan did pick up the Phantom.
There's 100 Thieves needs to stop picking binds.
Looks kind of impossible. Okay, Jitboys,
I mean,
he might
it's going to be out of the map all the next time they play the game. It doesn't matter.
Yudotan's going to get him from behind.
Their hand gets forced.
Now Poppy obviously wanting to go down
Hello,
to the
keeper.
spike.
How we
Looks
done?
like he's not going to be given the option to do so. Just trying to.
Did I just
bounce
hit the
back and forth. He has a
servo and an
rifle
eco?
himself, so you
Yeah,
can just save that
4v5
over.
servo.
Up as well. So trying to slip on through with that. The relay vault now out. Kelly's not quite able to react with it. Second rendezvous now used, but
2.5
unfortunately,
minutes. Alright,
not quite up
Yoru
in
one
time.
trick, expert
Gets
VCL,
gunned off, and that's
stage
gonna
3
be now
champion, analysis
off to
inbound.
Crystal. Up from heaven, trying to work
Horrible
outside.
deadlock all, bro. Let's get Pryimmies off
Avoiding
deadlock.
the annihilation, which
Let's get Pryimmies off
connected
deadlock,
to it,
bro.
so
That shit was
not too
hard to
bad for
watch.
now, but towards the back of spawn
Oh my
as well,
gosh.
been blocked
Is he
off.
gonna rip jet knives and go float off the left side of the map? Do it! Rip jet knives and go updraft and float on the left, bro. Please do it. Please do it. Please, bro. They won't kill you, I promise. I promise they won't hit the shot.
They gotta take out Jip Boys first. That's an easy kill. And the second one, good.
Okay.
Crosshair displacement for Poppy, and then
Okay.
a repeat from
Udon
all
is
three
moving.
members.
Not
GE
Udon.
with a
Udo.
nice retake against space here. Oh,
โอ้โหเอ้ย
as well, holding that
มันทะลุว่ะ
That's the toxic screen.
Poppy.
Now Poppy still anchoring on the site. This
Ah, ah,
seems to
ah,
always be
ah.
what GE wanted even last week, was just let Poppy do his thing on the A site.
โอ้แล้วแม่งรอ
Try
ดี
to
เทค
take
พร้อมกัน
space
เลย
elsewhere.
แค้นอะไร
This is what they want.
เฮ้ย5 นาที 5 นาที ความลับถูกเปิดเผยไอ้พวกนี้ มันดูแบบไม่กดตั้งนาน ดูแบบไม่กดตั้งนาน แล้วไอ้คนที่กดซับออกอ่ะ ก็ต้องรอ5 นาทีเหรอ
ของเยอะของเยอะของเยอะ
เฮ้ยมันก๊อปผมเอ้ยเอาเราเองนี่หว่าโทษที ขอโทษครับ ขอโทษลุงดีมครับผม ขอโทษลุงดีมครับ ขอโทษครับ เชียร์กันครับผมเชียร์กัน ขอบคุณลุงนันเอฟินครับคุณ40 ดาวครับผมขอบคุณครับ โอ้ชิบหายเอ้ยไม่ทัน
ไม่ทันมากไม่ทัน
ไม่ทัน ว้าว
If you're a lurker, it's the dream. Like, it's actually the dream. They keep getting over towards sites, and at worst, they get 2-for-1 traded every single time, like on attack. So they're winning the trades, which means that you just have full freedom to lurk in middle. Like, it is the actual dream. So going and dying over towards middle fast is not great. This is not a good example, because Crystal's killed 3 somehow.
Drone out to check as well. He dodges the shock dart, and that it is for Udo to come in with the blades.
Dude, Crystal's a god though. What happened to
that fast lane? Governor straight into the relay bolts, trying to hide around the site itself. Annihilation does come to Kelly. Yes, but Udo second kill. Looks for the third. Trying to hold down the goes in for the spray. Commits, but unfortunately doesn't quite connect. It's the annihilation that connects it to Poppy as well. So back to even numbers now.
2-3เว้ยโหออกไปอุ้ย เอ้าแล้วยิงศพ ดีนะไม่โดน
ทำเสียงให้เพื่อนชัดเจนไปเปล่าก
ดซับแล้วยังพิมพ์ไม่ได้ เราพิมพ์อยู่เนี่ยตอนนี้พิมพ์อยู่
โอ้ยนี่ยุ่ง
ชิบหายแล้วแล้วเห็นด้วยนะ มันจำได้นะ
Not on the side of GE. They still need to get trying to jump. Ban gets 1 kill. Crystal just keeps him at bay. He's trying to stick to half, but Ban is not giving him that chance. And Talon will barely tie things up in the first half.
Relay back in. Craftnet out as well, just in case he was right around the corner, but enough. Governor though.
Did that guy just TP
big pickup from Governor
where he was standing?
Sure that he's ahead, making sure that they can
nah, that is shameless. That is a shameless teleport.
Crossfire. Udokan gets the trade, keeps Kellyus alive for another kill onto the side of GE.
They use Governor like a human drone.
No longer having any form of an advantage.
Bro, that's why Neon is good. The fucking passive run ability makes you so hard to hit.
It's 2 kills to each name.
Might have spotted out a little bit more as well.
ไปแล้ว
It's a fast hit. Toxic screen completely ignored, and you expect to push
เอ้ย
out.
อุ้ยยิงโดนได้ป่ะน่ะ อ๋อ
Not able to really clear the inside of that smoke. Good trade
ไว
from Kelly.
เฮ้ยสวยอยู่
The spike
ด้วย
down.
ได้บอม
He needs to be careful where he chooses to
พี่บ้าน
position
พี่บ้าน
himself.
พี่บ้าน มีควันป่ะเนี่ย
เอาหลอ
ควัน
ไม่พลาดไม่พลาด
He's just
ไม่
trying
พลาด
to fight his way
ไม่พลาด
out.
ไม่พลาด
Closest off angle, but ooh,
แม่งลั่นจริงว่ะ
he's playing
เหี้ย
again. So instantly
ไอ้หยุดไม่อยู่เลยอะ
pretty soon planted onto the side. A full 3-on-3 retake.
อ๋อ อูโดนแทน X นี่เองเขาว่า
reclaiming that area as well, and he's creating another.
อูโดนแทน X ไม่แทนเหรอเนี่ย
Talon, do they suspect it? Because it's a 3v3. Do you imagine? Oh, they spot each other, and Pryimmies very quick with it.
So now it's out to Yudotan. Gets ahead of it at least a little. Takes down Pryimmies. Goes in for yet another swing. Has the dash anyway. But Crystal comes in to support as well. He spots up the barrel.
เอาดิ
Wants to go
เฮ้ยเอาดิชูมือเว้ย
Around picked up by Talon.
ชูมือเว้ย
Cruz always so
ของจริง
trustworthy when Talon
The rest of it, so they need to
both
do
the Silva and the
damage.
Chamber know of each other's location. Okay, a little ballsy from Cruz, but Governor with a nice pickup.
There's the
with
hero
rifle.
gun though. Dude, that creates a lot of pressure over towards middle, so if I was Talon here, I would honestly, especially once this wall goes up, be so tempted to just group towards middle and then just recon at like 40 seconds, try to get this gun.
Past the minute mark onto A main as well as Talon, all eyes trained onto mid.
Okay, here's the hero gun again.
No matter what, otherwise it's a wild
It's a
rush
double
in the
swing
last
leg.
20 seconds. Looks like right now it's going to be that B-side and Governor, they line up for
It's
him.
not great,
That's a
chat.
double headshot.
It's
Able
not
to
great,
control that
nicely done from
spray,
Governor.
and now aggressively fight in mid because you just don't have the advantage. Now with a lack of information, GE, they want to go for a fake, but already Crystal taken down. Yudotan?
Did he see him?
Not quite spotted. Oh, maybe it looks like he has been. Util trained. Uh-oh. He's just gonna,
Okay, he saw the gun.
hold on. They're not quite sure
It
if he's still
didn't
there or not, but
compute.
Yudotan's just
Okay,
going to
and the
wait.
op's now going to spot the
You gotta
gun.
look for
Wait,
Pant's position closer towards the B site.
dude, if he
Such a
looks
good spot.
right
He
and we go
wasn't spotted or
slightly left, we
anything,
see
but
the
now
gun.
GE
It
thinking
was
back
there for the
to
rifle.
They
Well,
heard
this is
him.
going to get
Ban heard
weird.
them start
We got
running.
20
You look
seconds.
at
The spike's
positions.
only going to get
Talon,
hit when
they're
there's
still
like
holding
10
strong.
seconds
And
left.
Jitboy's just making sure it's not a wraparound through mid.
And this guy
is gonna
tanked
be
the
an
grab
absolute
nets. He's
crash, and
just
they
sitting there,
have to
doesn't want to
sprint
make
in for the
sound.
spike.
We got 11
It's only
seconds.
10 seconds left. The op
That
trying to get a
recon
shot,
is
and there's the
incredible,
overdrive. It
and
takes down everybody.
yeah, that
And Pryimmies
this
and Governor
one
hold
was a
on
rough
to the
one.
site.
It's gonna be a 3-stack on the B side for Talon.
With the operator
อินโดก็ขออินโดไหมอ่ะ
Just Yudo before he
my hand.
takes
เอาดิ
one.
โอ้เจอกันแบบ3
Shutting him down.
ครับผม
Managed to keep themselves towards backside. The wall bang, not quite connecting.
Oi,
At least
oi,
Sliggy
oi,
goes
what?
down. Crystal, long range with the sheriff.
What?
Still able to connect it.
Oh, you don't want to give these 1v1s if you're
ส
Talon.
วยโอ้อันติเข้ามามันเสียอันติ
coming out from Crystal.
โอ้
Is it gonna be
ย
able to
ทำอะไรไม่
Not
ได้
really doing too much damage. Ban
โดนนั่น
now
อีก
already on
โอ้
the
โห
side.
ชนะแบบขาดลอย
And Crystal all alone just has to go for the shot darts. It'll get some chip
Yo.
damage.
Oh.
But someone already
แล้วก็ยังโดนช็อต
Yes, he gets a kill for his trouble.
ตุรกียังมีอีกเหรอ
Will still be going over. Creep towards B as you hear the drone coming in, but you never were meant to fill the site. Look at Jitboy's position. He just wants to hold on to back site.
This is all GE has. It has to be the B site. Spike planted now at the very least, and they're gonna have to try to hold it so far back in towards Nest, back in towards main. You're watching for the potential flanks and in for the floods through stairs as well. At least the stars are up. And Poppy's trying to work alongside them, but the fast lane's in his face. Darren just to watch his back. Darren unfortunately gets gunned down by Jitboys now though from stairs, and Poppy doing his best to try to
didn't
anchor around
get
the
as
site.
much from
And
it
off
as
the
last
timing
time.
of things, that's when Cruz comes out from the back. Poppy gunned down.
Okay.
Crystal, the only one left. and
GE
he's way
better
too far
on
from
their
the
map.
site. Sends
Talon
out the
better
recon,
on their
but
map.
Jitboys is sticking. The
Let's see what Lotus
defuse,
has
and
got.
there it is. Talon closes out the second map, 13-9. We are going to a map 3.
The patience from Talon there to
Yeah,
wait
Talon
for
will look,
Cruz to fully get the
especially
flank.
once Governor
jumps
gets the
down
ult.
and he just
There's
More
smokes on your
effectively,
team,
they
you
are
get
doing their
wrecked.
due diligence of clearing out a lot of the potential angles at the very
If
least.
I'm duoing though,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
there's so
locking in
little
the most
information
broken
that they
stuff
might just
ranked.
consider
Like I'm
going
locking
into B
in
to go for a pinch
Phoenix,
alongside Governor.
Cloth.
It could have spelled trouble, but GE got antsy.
Not saying
They
the combo
started
as well, I'm
moving,
just
which
saying that
gives
they're
him a lot of
broken
space, but
agents
can
for
he
ranked.
get out? He's just outside of range.
Dude, they tanked a
Jitboys
good
get
amount
to
of
know
damage with the
Governor
combo,
there
I
for the
liked
cover
it.
As well, everybody getting taken down by
Yeah.
Jitboys.
Look at how he actually bypasses a lot of it with the shot.
But honestly,
step
having
two,
an
down
Omen
in towards
ult against
Darren,
this
the last
comp
one
might
left.
be
He's the one
alright.
who only got the kill against Ban.
shot.
Gets a second, not too bad, but has to continue pushing up. And this is where, you know, you're starting to think, like, are the retakes really possible in GE's favor? They continue to peek out, but Pryimmies in with the outlaw just really does have a good sight line at the very least.
Oh,
Dude, I
Governor,
love
he
these
just
rounds
sprays
from
into
Talon, by the
Yudotan.
way. This
Nice
whole
forward position. Obviously,
double
we've seen that evolve over the course
deep
of
smoke
2024.
into
Already through. Poppy's ready
different
for it.
pathing.
That smoke. Can't
And
just
then
go out of it
Pryimmies
like
just
that,
out
but
here
Pryimmies
lurking over
instantly
towards
striking on the
B.
other side. Good adjustments on
Dude,
the
this
macro
stuff's
rounds
cool, man.
between the two teams.
The
This
stuff
time,
that
Talon
the way Talon
really
handling
brings up
this
the
is
speed.
cool. Their
Oh,
bonus
Pryimmies
and this
just
buy
digging
round
deep
has been
into
awesome. We
enemy
had smoke
territory.
here
This
to
is
dodge the
already a
tail
save.
stuff and the grav net.
Had the numbers to
Then
go
we're
for it,
TPing
so
double
nonetheless, just
satchel.
makes it work.
And then this one we do a
With the
deeper
op in hand,
smoke.
There's just not much else that can be
TP
done.
double satchel again.
3-1. Talon's gonna hold.
It's just going to be that save here from Darian. Just keeps his back covered with that trademark. And he'll just wait to see if he can get an extra kill. Now, on the side of Talon, I mean,
yeah,
sure,
I'm worried already because...
well, maybe not hunting with the knife out, but man, just see Yuto for now. Kelly S, he knows something's wrong. He knows that the From the Shadows is here. He has to find a way out. They'll escape just in time.
Yeah, backs off into its waterfall.
ตะกี้เน็ตมันเป็นเหี้ยอะไรก็ไม่รู้เว้ย จริง
annoyance for the side
ๆคือพักนี้เน็ตที่ไทยเขาเป็นเหี้ยอะไรวะ
the full side granted over for Talon
จะสตรีมแบบมีความสุขมั่งไม่ได้ใช่ไหม
hold even more space as well. Look at how they're able to push further in towards spawn alongside that one way. Stealth drone does alert to Jit Boys at least that there could be a push coming out. But look at how his team comes back in just to stall it with the paint shells. Armageddon sent through too.
Yeah, Jit Boys doesn't really have an exit there, but Pryimmies refills the area.
Oi!
Allows him to get a triple kill.
ไอ้เหี้ยไม่หลอกนะอย่างนี้ไม่หลอกนะเด็กอะ
Back of sight, GE falling into pieces as Kelly is the last one alive.
เฮ้ย
He goes back out for a fight, but Pryimmies another 4K on
ไอ้เหี้ย
Lotus for the Thai rookie.
เสียงขาดหายมายังครับ
のアクションを取るかなんですけど、これ回転ドア開けで今 B 前のチェックもできましたね。
おお、
視野があるところしかし抜かれました。
あ、
ただカウンターじっともでも前に出ましたね。いやただこれ KDS
またかわされた
一人で守っていたので守りの形は一気に変えないといけなかったですね。ただ1個情報が取れているのはクリスタルが B 前取れていること。
やっと
この B 前の打ち合いは
先進のスキル壊しピックできたけど、
一番重要だ。
おお、
スパイクドロップ。もう一人いるのも分かってます、ね。
はあ、
ここもクリスタル。いや取った。これで流れ変わりま
勝ち
したね。
筋これなの。
A と B が真っ二つです。
クリスタルがピークして倒すなんだこれ結局。
当然先にこのクリスタルを抜かないとスパイクは取れません。
いや
ー、綺麗に入った。ただその開始、ショーティーに持ち帰ってワンピック。このタイミングでのバリアメッシュ、これ B 攻めれませんね。ノットデッドゲットを持っているプリミーを先行させます。
ボスが分かる。
これであれば倒されてもワンピックすることが可能。残り12秒、前に出る。おとりになったプリミー、しかしパピもそれが分かっている。時間も上から。
ああ、ミスった。
今度はプリミーが縦になる。ノットデッドゲット帰ってきた。これはおとなしく下がりますね。打ち合わないようにしています。プリミーの考えはここで時間を稼ぐこと。あとはジットボーイズに託す。だんだんなくなってきたので前に出ます。最後のスモークが上がりました。体力が37。2人位置が上がったが、ここはデヨンうまくフリックで倒しました。7対2。
これが出てきた。これがスモーク。
ลีน่าจังบอกเป็นไงวะเฮ้ยช่วยเพื่อนก่อนป๊อปปี้
He's just gonna get drawn out. Poppy, can you break it? It's too many against him. Poppy outs himself from behind the pillar. Yudotan now on the side. And lines him up for Yudo. He's defending the site on his own. Working around the barrier mesh, finds the fourth. He's not able to land the shot. But so much time bought for Global Esports.
ไอ้เหี้ย2-2 นะ2-2 นะได้เล่นนะแล้วคิโต้ครับคิโต้ยังไงคิโต้แม่คิโต้แล้วมีอันตีนะยังไงครับ
Opposite angles around the site. Governor skirts around the salvo. Only so many positions.
ว้าวเดยอนนัดเดียว
Such a huge round thanks to Yudotan
trying to group up a bit more to try to fight back. This is the new GE way.
Yeah,
and Crystal will
tail.
instantly get the reclear.
Taking the jaws. They're going to see a important 1v1 here, a drop.
Into the A site, but Yudotan snipes down the first, Darian for the next. And as they continue to try to find a bit more, everything's being blocked off now. Crystal still holding the same position.
Pryimmies trying to find these 1v1s, but they're not going to give it to him. 5 members left alive for Global Esports. Finally, some breathing room where they can just hold angles. GE waking up and remembering, hey, in 2025, didn't we tell ourselves we're just going to take the fights? We're just going to go for the reclears. Crystal, ready for it. Spots one. He's ready for the second. That's a 3K.
They got some good ults to get this to 5 as well.
ここで最強の攻め来なかったら
クリスタルの体力は10。ここはクルブ。ロースト持ち帰った。ダブルキルは大きいでしょう。そうですね。グラビネット、バリアメッシュ、誘導サルボを使って A メインから A サイトに入っていきます。 B 前が倒されて残りは2人。ちょうどプリームしていないアングルからの勝負が来ましたね。今ウドタンも無理をしないといけないポジションなのでキルを狙いに行ってはいますが警戒されているでしょう。プリミのアウトローによってクリスタルが落ち、1on3 だったらというところで人数をかけて動き回ってますね。ウドタンの位置は特定、階段もしくはトップ、ジャンピングで見えました。スモークを張っているので出ることはできません。追加のパラノイア、解除の音に対して側面を取れる動き、ジットボイスですがウドタン、ただ解除は止めれません、抜けません。
ということで、マップ3ロータス。
So Outlaw still being kept, but there is that Odin now in play on the A side.
Surely you guys can't force him into
Tries
this.
to go for the quick B hit instead.
Yeah, guys, we can't.
But
You can't be doing rounds like
Talon's all
that.
prepared for it.
You gotta
Jit Boys
aggro
and
A.
Pryimmies, they're able
You
to hold down the
can't
exits.
force a no duelist comp into this site.
I get
into
that this was
either
an
of these
eco,
sites.
but I imagine it's a timeout in the next round. Just because now that you've heard the Odin as well, what are your answers? I think you have no reason to start to go all the way towards A. Ban finds them as well.
How has he won that?
Actually drops down to Darian.
He's solo winning the rounds.
Creates that opening.
You might have done enough though. Let's see what everyone else can do.
And there's that pickup now, tries to go a little bit more aggressive alongside Jit Boys. The flash will be sent through. Pryimmies gets is good for the head-to-head.
Yeah, Pryimmies won a lot of duels, chat. 21-7.
Out of position thanks to the flash. Talon still,
if they can try to push and pull around A, and then if they want
But
to go for a rotate, they could even still go for a B and see pinch as well. Control B main, bring out Poppy or gives them that position. Looks like it's going to be an A hit. Achilles kind of stuck
ผ
there.
ม
That's
ก็
a
เคย
good
เป็นนัก
peek.
แข่ง
Goes
ครับ
right
แต่
into
ตอน
the
นี้แขวน
corner.
เมาส์แล้ว
Darian, he needs to
ตื่น
open
มา
himself
เมาส์
up
หาย
the
ไม่น่า
position
แขวนไม่น่า
back,
บ้าน
giving
เลย
him an opportunity. Nightfall at the ready if they
ไอ้
hear
เหี้ย
the
แม่งคือ
entry
แม่ง
start to happen.
คือขอโทษนะครับผมถ้าเกิดต้องฟังอะไรปัญญาแบบอะไรปัญญาอ่อนอย่างนี้ต่อไปนะขอโทษจริงๆนะครับแชท จริงๆ
bit of a trip for info. Does spot out Jit Boys. So the annihilation.
Oh, it tags him as well all the way through the Shrouded Set, but it's behind the wall. So
Hey!
see him. Counter annihilation just to push them back. It's a good hit.
Oh,
Back
okay,
gets one
did.
kill. Darian for the trade, but it's an absolute mess as we see.
マウンド取り、オープン設置はできない。隠れ設置、設置完了。ワンチャンスできた。
うわワンチャンありそうマジで
ワンチャンスあるぞ。どうだ。十分なスターはある。
パピオ強すぎるちょ
一
っと。
気にチャンスは傾いて、これ一
うわー
チャンスがある。うわ
強すぎるちょっとで背中痛い。
11対7クラッチ。
That is so unlucky that he didn't actually go to that angle. I thought he had a kill here, no doubt.
Here comes the Prowler. Oh, it's a nice wide swing as well. Governor baits him in, knows it's going to be the re-challenge. That's a big kill. So much of the map now given over to Talon. They have so much control. You still have Jit Boys holding on to Rubble. B main completely under their control until the re-clear comes in from Poppy.
Yeah,
it's
how'd you
all
get
up to
through this
Poppy once
choke?
again, but for now the main force looking at C site.
A little bit unfortunate, right? No rendezvous, so now backed into it through the smokes, and Pryimmies able to take the first shot.
Poppy's got to win this fight. He needs to open an extra option, but he can't. And look at Cruz. He knows he just doesn't have to give up that kill. But meanwhile, Crystal tries to get one, but Kelly not able to get the trade. There's a showstopper to push them away. Lands right at Crystal's feet. And Poppy, yeah,
might
you
be
had
alright
one
with
clutch,
getting
but
an ult
will
out of
they
them
even
here.
give you the opportunity?
We've seen a
30
1v3 already.
left. He gets one. Spikes down. He has
I was
going
gonna
to
say, I think Pryimmies has the ult here.
They just want to
Yeah,
draw
I think
time.
it's so well.
And Jit Boys
Okay,
will
4
not
chances,
miss that chance.
and
12 points on the board. You heard the Vandal taken out, but you gotta imagine just the way that G's been playing. There's that operator coming.
take over, take over.
What a setup from
เยี่ยมมาแล้วว่ะ
Talon. And that may be the bells ringing
มา
against
แล้วครับ
GE.
มาแล้วครับตอน
The
นี้
final draw, the
เฮ้ย
off-drop, Rubble given over
ไอ้
once
เหี้ยโดน
again.
เอาตัดรัวๆครับตอนนี้
Trapped
แชท
in Here come the paint shells. Here comes the
เฮ้
paranoia.
ย
The absolute chariot of
ทา
Talon
รอน
pushes
คัมแบ็ก
through.
กลับมาชนะ GE 2-1 นะ
The dust settles as well. The last
ทุกอย่างมันจบแล้ว
I mean, running
คือ
out
ปา
of
ปี
options,
มูเล
but
นเยอะ
still
ยังไง
trying to keep
จะคัดได้ทีม
themselves
อีก
in
ไหม
the game. Knowing that
But there's no reason for Talon to budge. There it is. Pryimmies gets ahead of it as well. There's the refresh on the smoke. Okay, not fast enough. Kellius
Dude,
gets it.
was that the
Flash is
Observer
ready.
PC?
He
What even
anti-s,
is
but he
that? I was
turns
looking at my
just
PC
too
like, what the
fast.
hell is this
Gives
sound?
him the full flash.
so Now maybe a bit of
What does that mean having this broadcast
chat? Alongside the defined, but Governor gets ahead of it, pushes alongside the wall, and gets the quick flick shot.
Yeah,
into
plays it calm though.
Down to Comes in with a
very, very nice for Talon. Okay, so G, you're gonna have to play DFM.
Closes out the map.
There were a lot of questions from
Shout
a lot
out to
of fans
Pryimmies,
in
Pryimmies
maps 1
came
and
alive
2.
on this one
Why
as well.
is
He was
Pryimmies not
popping.
on Duelist? Why? Governor looked so good on that Sova. What was going on there? But now in this map, they prove
Oh,
we
it
know
is. In the
what
chat, it
we're
was my
doing.
PC.
Governor closes